Hello guys, hello people, welcome back to this YouTube channel K&G TV, where we do celebrity news and social media wahala. Welcome to watch this video till the end. I saw it on the internet and thought it wise to bring it up for us. Do watch it and write on the comment section what you think about the video. All opinions do count, and please, if you like what I do in this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification for all updates. I'll see you in my next video. As of now, I'm out. One love.
Please, we know your name.
My name is Bishop Jude Ndubisi Chineme.
All right, sir. A lot of pastors, men of God, have been saying something about Biafra agitation. We have not heard from you. What do you have to say, sir?
Yeah, you know, people like us doesn't talk anyhow. We talk when it is necessary. The Biafra agitation is something the Lord revealed to me many years ago, about 26, if not 27 years ago. That was on 4th September 1994. The day I wedded at Terevin Hotel by Okigwe Road, Aba. In that my wedding ceremony, the chairman of the wedding was Dr. Teddy Ezrim, the owner of Blessing Clinic, 97 or 95 Port Harcourt Road, Aba. It was then that the Lord showed to me, revealed to me, crowd heading to Umuahia. So when I now saw the crowd heading to Umuahia, I said, this crowd from where? The Lord told me that it was Biafra restoration. I saw Biafra flag. And God vivid openly told me that the man that will bring Biafra will come from Umuahia. That was 4th September 1994. So I now said that thing in the public. Dr. Ezrim laughed. He said one that why this Biafra prophecy, that Biafra will not come back again. I told Dr. Ezrim that was actually what God revealed to me, restoration of Biafra, 4th September 1994. By that time, Owazirike has not come up with something like Biafra agitation. So years later, Owazirike now came up with Biafra agitation. The Lord told me that Biafra will not come through Owazirike. Do you get the point? So later, Nnamdi Kanu now came up with Biafran agitation. And the Lord told me vividly that Biafra will come through him. So that was why when people criticize him, people say something about Biafra agitation and so on, I kept silent, because I know that what Nnamdi Kanu is doing was exactly what God revealed to me on 4th September 1994. That day was on Sunday, and it rained heavily that day. So and that's why when people say people should pray and pray about the coming of Biafra, I refuse to pray, because I know that the Lord has revealed it to me, and it is something that must surely come to pass. Whether you pray or you fail to pray, because the word of God must surely come to pass. And to me, like what God now spoke to me, this is what Nnamdi Kanu was born for. God sent him into this planet for that purpose. So whether my prayer or not my prayer, it must surely come to pass. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. What about the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu? What do you have to say about it?
Well, my own opinion, right? Arrest of Nnamdi Kanu is a big mistake. Let me use that language. My reason is that Nnamdi Kanu, I have not seen him before, unless on television or internet or picture. I have not discussed with him before. But the Lord made me to understand that that guy is such a man that anything he wants to do, nobody on earth can discourage him unless God. Nnamdi Kanu is a moving train that no man can stop unless he get to his destination. And Nnamdi Kanu is such a man that what he wants to do is what he will do. And why I say that it's a mistake is that, again, is that if federal government happen to prison Nnamdi Kanu, automatically they have made him Nelson Mandela of Nigeria. And if they kill him, they have immortalized him forever. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I say it's a big mistake. God bless you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. What are your advice to Nigerian government, sir?
Well, my advice to Nigerian government is they should tread with carefulness. They should tread with care, because the case of Nnamdi Kanu is very sensitive. With every indication, if you can remember what happened on 31st May 2021 this year, you know that almost all the youth, in fact 95% of South and Southeast, they are strongly behind Nnamdi Kanu. So it's not a man alone. So anything they are doing with him, they should be very careful. And my advice again is that let the politicians from the Southeast and South start telling the president the truth. They should start telling the president the truth, because sometimes they don't tell him the truth. They don't tell the president the real condition of Southeast and South in this agitation. They should start telling the president the truth. I've given federal government advice, but this advice now goes to Mr. President. My own advice for Mr. President is he should call Kanu and ask him, my son, what is your problem? Then if eventually Kanu tables all his problems before the president will say, my son, I can do this, but I cannot be able to do this. I think dialogue is the best way to follow Kanu.
Okay, so what are your advice for the agitators?
My advice for the agitators is that they should follow the rule of law in agitating. They should understand that whatever God had destined must take place. From the revelation given to me by God, 4th September 1994, Biafran nation will come through a man from Umuahia. Thank you.